Hi everyone, Jenny Weeks here, psychic medium, Reiki master, animal communicator, blogger, internet marketer. I do it all. I'm here finally to give you part 3 in the series of developing your psychic gifts. Okay, and today I'm going to leave some things with you that you will be able to go out and do immediately to enhance your psychic abilities. Okay, we're going to talk about opening and decalcifying your pineal gland. Before we begin, I want to make sure, A, if you're new to this series, that you go back and watch how to put up your protection. There's a link below. Watch that video first, and then watch part 2. But the most important thing is that you're putting up your protection, okay? As you want to develop your psychic gifts, that's telling me you feel that you're ready to raise your consciousness and to be in tune with higher vibrations, and you may see things you may not want to see. So I want to make sure that you're protected. You always have to protect yourself. I can't stress that enough to you. You don't want to be opening portals that you can't close. You don't want to be putting yourself or your family in danger. This is serious, okay? So make sure you go back, watch the first video on putting up your protection. And in the last video, I gave you some assignments to write down different psychic experiences that you're having to determine what your prominent gift is right now, and then we'll develop the other ones. So now in this one, we're going to talk about opening up that third eye, that pineal gland. Okay, now the pineal gland, the ancients knew as the seat of the soul, or the seat of intuition. Seat, S-E-A-T, the seat of the soul. And it's right in the middle. Right in the middle. So if you were to go like that, it's right in the middle of your brain. And the cool thing about it is that, where is it? It looks like a pine cone. Okay. So you can do, you can look it up. You can research more about the pineal gland, but we're going to talk about it today because that is your third eye. You want to unblock it. You want to decalcify it to enhance your gifts. Everyone has the gifts. So let's get right in. Your pineal gland, the seat of intuition, also produces melatonin. Okay, and so when it's clogged or calcified, we're not producing the melatonin we need. We know melatonin regulates our circadian rhythms, our internal clocks, our rhythms, our sleep. So by unblocking this, by decalcifying it, we'll have a better quality of sleep. By having the better quality of sleep, we'll be able to see things more clearly. We'll be able to make better decisions. We won't be cranky. We'll be able to just function in our daily lives better. But the plus is that our psychic gifts, our psychic abilities will be enhanced. Everything will be greater by having a better quality of sleep. Okay? So, first thing, number 1, you can go right out and do today. Go out, get plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables. Organic would be better. Non-GMO would be best. And eat a more raw diet. Just eat more raw foods. We need the fiber anyway. But by eating more of these living fruits and vegetables, we're able to decalcify a lot of these foods, especially leafy green vegetables. Parsley is fabulous. Watercress. And I have to tell you, I had heard about watercress when I was a kid. It wasn't anything in our diet, but you can get it at the supermarket. It is a superfood. It is nutrient dense, and it's loaded with iodine. I brought it home. I just threw some extra virgin olive oil on it, first cold pressed, a little bit of Himalayan salt, and a little bit of extra virgin, no, I did that already, a little bit of the organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. And I just put a little dollop. I ate it the way it was, out of this world. And you could just keep eating it and keep eating it and eat it every day if you can. But that is an incredible green. It's right up there with kale. It's actually, the way I understand it, it's even more potent than kale. You can eat it raw. So we need that, okay? Also, speaking of the iodine, we need to get more iodine in our body. So step 1, eat more fresh fruits and vegetables raw. Eat a more raw diet, organic or non-GMO if possible. And that will take us to step 2, which will give us more iodine. You want to take more iodine supplements if possible, and you also lose a little bit of weight in that. So get salt that's iodized. Eat more iodine veggies, seaweed, the parsley, the watercress. Um, Iodine's important, so you can get supplements at your local health food store. And um, remember that with the fresh fruits and vegetables, I want to go back to that for a minute. Parsley, how do you eat parsley? It's not just a little sprig. You can actually get a bunch of it and chop it up and put it on top of your salad and just mix it in. You can add it into your soups. I mean, but really just a nice big bunch, not a little sprig, for your breath. Parsley also naturally lowers blood pressure. It's a natural diuretic. So I'm all big on parsley, and I have it every day. You can also make a parsley tea, which, let me tell you, it doesn't taste great. But if you can't chew the parsley and you can't get it in you, plug your nose and drink it down. I boil some water. I get a nice bunch of parsley. I bring the water to a boil, shut it off, put the parsley in, break it up a little bit, and just let it steep. And I make enough to last for a day or two, and I just drink a cup of it, and that gives you everything you need. You're not eating it. Obviously eat it if you can, because you need the fiber anyway, but that's one way to take it in. There's a couple of ways to take it in, and I just told you how to eat the watercress. Fabulous. When we're eating more raw fruits and vegetables and more organic or non-GMO, remember, and I'm not going to get on the GMO bandwagon, but GMO is fake food. It's been altered, genetically modified organism. How creepy, scary is that? We go to the grocery store, we see a lot of beautiful apples. They're all perfect, or perfect huge big bananas. Just scary. I got bananas that turned and did not get fruit flies. And so I was like, something's not right about this. And these apples that were supposed to be so good, they didn't taste like anything. I bit into it. Didn't taste like apple, just didn't taste it. Looked pretty. So I had another apple out of the same batch, and I put it on the counter. That apple I had for 4 months, and it just dehydrated inside. I cut it open, and it just dehydrated inside. I had thrown the rest of them out to the birds, because birds will eat fruit. Birds wouldn't go near them. Creepy, scary. So try to get raw, fresh, organic, non-GMO fruits and vegetables. Watercress, parsley, your blueberries, lemons, whatever you can. Get more lemon juice in your body. Lemon is, even though it seems acidic, once it hits your stomach, it turns alkaline. You want more of an alkaline body, not the acid. When we're stressed, we release the cortisol. We become more acidic. Cancer loves an acidic environment. It can't live in an alkaline or an alkalized environment. It can't. So you don't want to go over the edge either to the other way. That's not good for you either. You want to stay balanced. Get some pH test strips. Where do I get them, Jenny? Order them online. Everything is online. Or your local stores might be able to get it. Your health food stores should have it. Okay. I'm going too fast, maybe. I'm speaking too quickly. I'll slow down, but I'm just excited about this, because I know once you start doing that, you're going to open right up. Also, because of the fresh fruits and vegetables, it's important to cut back on your animal products. I know there are you meat lovers out there, or you people who love your eggs or your dairy and cheeses, but cut back, because you need more of the living than the dead foods. And I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anyone, but eating meat is eating something dead, whereas the fruits and vegetables are still living. I mean, if you bring home some parsley or some cilantro, a nice fresh bunch, and you cut the stems a little bit and you put it in water, it stays alive. It's living. But meat, animals are dead. And here's the other thing that will block your pineal gland. When those animals, first of all, this is important to what we're talking about. So I'm not getting on the bandwagon, although how can I eat something that I can talk to? It's very hard. But when they grow up and they're, a lot of them are in cages their whole lives. They have miserable lives. They're unhappy. They're depressed, or a lot of them go crazy. The chickens, a lot of them, they have to cut the beaks off because they'll peck each other. They go crazy. So now you've got all this energy in this animal, and now they're on their way to they're in the stockyard, and now they're on their way to the slaughterhouse. and they're all lined up, and they're sent through one at a time, and they're watching each one ahead of them go through the process of being killed and butchered. And I'm not going to go into any more detail because it is gory, and a lot of them are still alive when it's happening. So that fear, that terror, that horror, knowing that they're next and they're going to experience that, the pain, you don't think those endorphins are released? You don't think that cortisol is released? All those stress hormones are released? And then they're killed. So they're released and they stay in that meat. And then we bring it home and cook it and feed it to our families. So we're taking in all of that. And don't think that's not blocking your glands. Don't think that's not blocking the pineal gland. It is. Plus, it's affecting you. So try, work at it. More raw, fresh fruits and vegetables. Organic, non-GMO. Okay, enough of that. But this is very important, so you can do it today. Bananas are great. Pineapples are great. Avocados are great. Opening up for decalcifying and open up the pineal gland. Next, and we want to take iodine supplements, so that's number 2. Then, number 3, fresh water, fresh spring water, fluoride-free water. Now, I'm not going to get on the fluoride bandwagon. However, it does pertain to what we're talking about. There are 2 kinds of fluorides. There's sodium fluoride, which is in our tap water, and it's pumped into our homes, and it's loaded with harsh metals, toxins for us, even arsenic. And a lot of the spring waters do have that. So you want to make sure you have an alkaline spring water, fluoride-free. If you're going to take in fluoride, and people say it's good for your teeth, I use a non-fluoride toothpaste, fluoride-free toothpaste. And if you want to know what I use, shoot me an email and I'll send you the name of the brand that I use and others that I recommend. But the one I've been using for several years, I love it. The second kind of fluoride is calcium fluoride, and that is naturally occurring in the ground. That's okay. That's good for us. That's in the soil. But the sodium is the one that's bad for us, and that's the one that comes through our drinking water. Okay, so I'm not telling you not to have fluoride or anything like that, but I'm recommending to decalcify your pineal gland. Okay, and fluoride is big in calcifying. And remember, once that gland is calcified, your sleep is off. You can't function clearly, not even just psychically, but in your day-to-day life. You're sluggish. You're feeling crappy. You're feeling lousy. You're snapping at everybody's snapping at each other. You're hating life. It's just awful. It's a much lower vibration. We want to raise the vibration and open this up even more. Okay. Fresh raw fruits and vegetables, more of a vegetarian, vegan-based diet, iodine. Next, and the water, fluoride-free water, fresh water, and tons of water, as much as we can. We need that water. We want to get enough sleep, obviously with the melatonin, but we want to get a good quality sleep. So by opening up your pineal gland, you're going to notice that you're sleeping better. Now, there are a couple of steps you need to take to sleep better also. With this modern technology in this day and age, with the invention of electricity, we're up longer because now we can stay up longer, we can produce more, we can do more because we can turn our electric lights on. Okay, naturally we go to sleep when the sun goes down. All of nature does but us. We're the crazies. We're staying up late at night, we're texting, we've got all our little devices going on, and we've got this laptop and we've got that tablet, and we're and we're doing Pinterest, and we're on Facebook, and we're checking in with this one, and we're Skyping, and blah, 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 blah. Wonderful. However, it's screwing up with our sleep. So we've got to get back into that good rhythm. So by opening up the pineal gland, we will produce more melatonin, we'll be more regulated, we'll get a better quality sleep. I suggest in your bedroom that you make it a priority to not have anything higher than a 40-watt bulb and leave that on. Okay. I also recommend, if you can, more candles. Obviously in a safe place, not unattended. Don't fall asleep with candles on. However, by not having that electricity and all the EMF stuff going on around us, that lets our body rest. That lets our glands rest, and our pineal gland. That's less stress on our bodies. So that's allowing ourselves to already heal and fall asleep. Also, before you go to bed, a fresh apple will help you sleep. Lettuce will help you sleep. And believe it or not, oatmeal will help you sleep. So, maybe a half an hour before you go to bed, or a cup of chamomile tea if you can have chamomile. But there are different things that you can have that will help you relax. And tell yourself right out, I'm going to go to sleep now. It's okay for me to sleep. It's okay for me to stop thinking about the day. It's okay for me to stop worrying about my son's grades or my daughter's gym class or my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law. It's okay for me to not worry about anything. And it's okay for me to think about it tomorrow, because there's nothing I can do about it tonight anyway, except rest and heal. Your body heals when it's at rest. Opening up your pineal gland, opening up your psychic gifts, and also you'll have clearer dreams and visions. I hope you have your dream notebooks by your bed. Okay. The opposite end, you've got to get enough sunlight. We're not getting enough sunlight. And sunlight also will reset our internal clocks. And we've just got to live a healthier way of life. Boom. That simple. You need more than 10 minutes a day outside. And a lot of you aren't getting even 10 minutes a day. And a great way would be to go out and start walking your dog. At least a minimum of 20 minutes. It's good for you, it's good for your dog, it's good for your heart, and it's good for your pineal gland. Being out in nature, you'll be grounded. It's great. Get enough, a minimum of 20 minutes a day of sunlight. Okay? And on the days, obviously, you can't get the sunlight because of the clouds or the chemtrails or whatever, it's raining, at least you're sleeping better, you're eating better, so you're still opening up that pineal gland. Sorry, I forgot to shut my phone off. Okay, next. What I want you to do, we've got the iodine soap, and so the last would be yoga, believe it or not. Try to get in some yoga. I'm not trying to tell you to go crazy, but do some gentle, just some morning stretches, some evening stretches. Yoga connects body and mind. It's that simple. And there's some great yoga videos on YouTube. Watch a few and see who you like, see who you resonate with. Rodney Yee is great. Tony Horton does some beautiful yoga from Hawaii, and that's available through Team Beachbody. The link will be below. But try to incorporate that, because you need to be in touch with your body. You need to stretch. You need to be able to use your body. And if all of your senses are heightened, all of your senses, now you're in tune again. You're not just going about. Your body's designed to move. Your eyes are designed to go like this. They're not designed to stare at the screen all day. They're not designed to stare at the phone all day texting. They're supposed to move. Your body is supposed to move, flow, stretch. And as all of this is working synergistically, your pineal gland, your other senses are heightened. Okay? So I hope this helps. Any questions, again, shoot me an email below. If you're interested in any readings, www.readingswithjenny.com/readings. Please check out the other videos. Leave me a comment below. And I hope you got some value out of this. And I hope you put this into play. And now I'm going to end this because my dogs are barking. But it's done now. So blessings. Take care.